Hello and welcome to another video here on this channel. And today we're going to be working on our third chapter, which is fractions and decimals. So fractions and decimals in the textbook that I'm working with is actually in one topic each. So fractions is in one topic and decimals is in another topic. But because they're so similar, and because they're so similar, we decided to put them together. We're going to be working with adding, multiplying, subtracting, and dividing fractions and decimals. So let's start. So this is our first question, which says show examples of the following. Well, we have to show examples of the following. So they're asking us to show improper fraction. So what's an improper fraction? An improper fraction is when the numerator is greater than, let me just write this again. It's not the best handwriting. Let's write this again. Numerator, hopefully this is more better, is greater than the denominator. That's an improper fraction. So for example, numerator is greater than denominator. I could say that, well, random example, 11 over 7. The numerator is greater than 7. 11 is greater than 7. That's why we can say this is an improper fraction. Example, any number then, 13 over 9, 222 over 7, 1 million over 253. For example, these are all improper fractions. Why? Because their numerator is greater than the denominator. Now, we're done with part 1, which is showing improper fraction. Now we show a proper fraction. So, proper fraction is when the numerator is less than the denominator. So we can say the denominator is bigger than the numerator. When would this be? Well, when is the numerator less than the denominator? Well, I could say 3 over 4, 7 over, let's say, 9. I could just pick any number bigger than 7 here. I could even have 7 over 222, for example, or 7 over, I don't know, random number, 948. Very easy. Well, these are all um, examples of proper fractions. Now let's go to the last one, which is a mixed fraction. And a mixed fraction is a fraction where we have a number here. So we have I'm just going to denote this by an n, the number, and then we have a fraction, a proper fraction. So that means the number and then numerator is less than the denominator. Let me just show you examples. Oopsies, there. So what would this be? Random number, let's say, well, this is question 1. I'll just pick the number 1. Oopsies. Yeah, back here. 1. I pick the number 1. And then the numerator has to be bigger than the denominator. No, sorry. This is the other way around. The numerator has to be smaller than the denominator. So I'll just pick 3 and 7. This is a mixed fraction because it's got a number. It's got a proper fraction. Simple. Very easy. Let's go to, why can I not erase? That's very weird. But yeah, now let's go to the next question. Now, this is a very question that you might see a lot of times. Add, not this exact, but these type of questions. 2 by 5. Add 2 by 5 to 11 over 5. So we can just say this as this. Now, well, I can't straight add these because they're not the same. Are they? No, they're not. You can see 5, 15. But how do I make 5, 15? Well, very simple. I have to multiply 3 because we know 5 times 3 is equal to 15, right? 5 times 3, 15. And if we're doing times in the bottom, the denominator, sorry, by 3, we also have to do the top. So we multiply this by 3. And now let's simplify this. 6 over 15, because 2 times 3 is 6, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 11 over 15. And now let's add 6 to 11. 6 to 11, that's 17. And 15, 15, the denominator stays the same, 17 over 15, which is, as you saw in the last slide, an improper fraction. Improper. But how would we make this mixed? Well, we know 15 goes in 17 one time, and it has 2 remainder, so we could just write 15 over, 1, 2 by 15, which is the answer. So we added it and we got the correct answer. Let me just write this like this so it's more visible. But yeah, this answer done. Let's go to the next. Subtract now. We did multiplication, now they're asking us to subtract. Well, let's just write it again. 4 by 7 minus 4 by 21. Well, what we do, we have to make the denominator 21. So 7 times 3, simple. Again, 7 times 3 is 21. So we have to multiply this by 3, multiply this by 3, like we did last time. 4 times 3, let's just erase this. 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 3 is 21. Minus 4 by 21, which is equals to 8, because 12 minus 4 is 8 over 21. That's the answer. Very quick. Very simple. Now it's a multiplication fraction. 3 by 9 times 4. Let me write this again. 3 by 9 times 4 by 5. Well, this is very simple. Multiplying is the easiest one. Multiplication is probably the easiest one. What do? We just straight multiply the numerator, which is 3 times 4, 12, and the denominator, 9 times 5, 45. Again, this can be simplified by 3. This can be simplified to 4 over, wait, can it? Yeah, I can. 4 over 1 here, and 15. Because we divided this by 3, both of these by 3, and this is our final answer. 4 by 15. Now, dividing 5 by 6 divided by 7 by 8. Very easy. What we do in division is we take 5 by 6 and we flip the 7 by 8. So 8 by 7. And when we flip it, we can change the sign of division into multiplication. Again, numerator times numerator is 40. 5 times 8 is 40. 6 times 7 is 42. And we can simplify this as 20 over 21. Because we divided this by 2. This also by 2. Very easy. Next question. Now comes the decimal parts. Well, let's see the decimal. So adding decimals, we're going to add this number with this number, addition. So let's just write them like this. And 0.677. Well, this is very easy, addition. I just have to add 3. Zoom. Why did I zoom? I don't want to zoom. Yeah, perfect. Wait, can I stop zooming? Yeah, perfect. 3 plus 7, we know that is what? 3 plus 7 is 10. So we take the 0 here, we take 1 up here. 2 plus 1, that's 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 6, 1. 0. And 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. So the answer is 1.000, which can also be said straight as 1. So the answer is 1 for this question. Okay. Now, next question. Subtract 3.456 by 3.221. Subtract this. Well, what do? Minus. Well, we just take 3. Let me write this more down so I get more space. Yeah, there's perfect. 3.456 minus 3.221. Well, we have to, like we added last time, now we have to change this to minus. So we have to subtract this, which is very easy. 6 minus 1, 5. 5 minus 2, 3. 4 minus 2, 2. And 3 minus 3, 0. So the answer is 0.235. Perfect. Now comes decimal multiplication, which is we have to multiply this and this. Multiply, yep. Let's just write them down first. 3.7, oops, 3.7, 4.7. Well, what's 7 times 7? 49. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. Now we put a space here because we don't want to write anything here. We have to 4 times 7 is 28. Very easy. 4 times 3 is 12, 14, and 9, and 8 plus 5 is 2, 13, 7, 1, 2 dots. Because there's 2 here, you can see. There's 2 spaces after. 3.7, 1 space. 4.7, 1 space. So 1 plus 1, 1 and 1 is 2 spaces. So that's why we have to put the point here. So 3.7 times 4.7 is 17.39. Perfect. Now, guys, this was a very short one actually. It says right now it's recording is 11 minutes. Wow, that's very short for today. But this chapter is so easy that I could do it in oops, why do we go back, man? Yeah, it was so easy that we could do it in 11 minutes. So these are just the homework questions. Multiply 4 by 5 by 7 by 2. Again, very easy. Then you have to add 0.434 and 0.777. So that's that and 30. Oh my goodness. Let's yeah, I guess that's the video. I hope you saw the homework questions. If you didn't, just go back and yeah, that's it.